Let's spend a few minutes flipping on the other side of the ball. I feel like this offense is coming on so much that it's easy to overlook the defense, which has been the strength of the team since week one of this season, actually going back to the day that Sean McDermott became head coach. And I got to start with Tre'Davius White because I thought he was spectacular on Sunday. Courtland Sutton is a very good receiver, and I was really concerned about him more than anyone else coming into this game. And my fears were unfounded at the end of the day. But it didn't start out that way. Fifth play of the game, Courtland Sutton beats Tre'Davious White on the right sideline and catches a 28-yard pass. I'm like, well, here we go. This is gonna be a tough matchup all day. Well, guess what? 59 minutes later or whatever, 58 minutes later, Courtland Sutton still has one catch. Ended up having 8 targets on the day, one catch. That was it. Tre'Davious White, who was on him pretty much the entire game too. It's not like it was a bunch of different coverages, a combination. That was pretty much straight up man-on-man, Trey White on Courtland Sutton all day. Shut him down, and then for good measure, he gets his 4th interception of the season as well. Look, I'm not a big, this guy needs to be in the Pro Bowl type of guy on this podcast because that's just not how I roll. But when it comes to them, if Tre'Davious White's not a Pro Bowl corner at this stage of his career in this season, I don't know what more he could possibly do to get to that status because I thought he might have been the best player on the field on Sunday for either team.
He's been the best player on the field quite a bit this season. And Tre'Davious White coming into this year, there were a couple things that we needed to see from him. The first was he got a little penalty happy last year. And that really hurt some of the stuff that he was contributing because he was getting called for what he would probably say are ticky-tack fouls. And some of that stuff is based on just refs and based on how they call the game. But the other thing is we wanted more splash plays from Tre'Davious White. He has delivered both this year. He hasn't been penalized like he was last year, and he's delivered game-changing plays that help us get back into games. You know, there was a time when Denver was going down to try to take the lead on the Bills, and we were sitting ourselves going, gosh, you know, our failure to score touchdowns in the red zone is going to come back to bite us here. And if they come down and score and go up 7-6, we're all going to collectively roll our eyes going, another missed opportunity. We were dominating them the whole game, and now we're down by a point going in a half or something like that. But Tre'Davious White, in cover 3, decided to play the ball the way he was supposed to play the ball and get the pick and move on. And I know it looks easy when you look at it on the broadcast angle and you're like, oh, that's an easy play. But that's good, sound, technical defensive back play. That is running your assignment and not getting so sticky with your man that you forget what your assignment is, which is to cover the deep third. And knowing that you have help coming underneath and knowing that your responsibility runs deeper than just that one guy because could be a deep crosser coming behind you, things like that. So Tre'Davious White is the best player on this team. It's not particularly close, in my opinion. And this is the offseason coming up where we can sign him to significant money. I fully expect, endorse, make Tre'Davious White the highest paid corner in the league this offseason.